I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Commissioner Haddock is excused from tonight's commission meeting, but we'll just move forward with our agenda. First item on there is the approval of minutes from the July 1st commission meeting.
Corrections.
Okay.
And I'll make a motion. We approve the minutes from July.
Turn my microphone on. Approve the minutes from July 1st, 2026.
Okay, and I'll step down in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Item number 2, retirement recognition for Lori Perez, Chief Deputy Clerk. Kelly?
So Seth is not here today. He is at the rural ELA. So he and his department, meaning none of the girls that want to get up here and speak would like me to. So Lori, if you will join me. Actually, the whole crew can come on up, except for Caitlin, she's working. But you ladies, come on up as well. Okay, so we're gonna start with, I still don't know why Lori thinks she gets to retire. We are truly going to miss having Lori in the clerk's office. She has been an incredible mentor to so many and a go-to person for all the things clerk's office related. Lori has been truly the glue that has held the office together, keeping everything running smoothly through elections, elected official transitions, and the onboarding of new employees. Beyond her exceptional work, Lori's kindness and generosity has touched lives of so many. She has a heart of gold and has quietly given to others time and time again, often paying for meals, gifts, or other expenses out of her own hard-earned money simply because she wanted to, or to brighten somebody's day, and lend a helping hand. She has never sought recognition. These are just acts of kindness because that's who she is. Her compassion, selflessness, genuine care for others have made our workplace not only better, but more like a family. Lori, you have done an outstanding job throughout your career, and we can't thank you enough for your dedication, hard work, and commitment to Carbon County for the last 13 years. You are truly leaving a void in the department that simply cannot be replaced. We wish you nothing but happiness as you begin your well-deserved retirement. Enjoy every minute, and please never forget your other family at Carbon County. Congratulations. And this is from your department.
Okay, the question is, who's in the office?
Nobody. They're locking the doors.
So I'm not up on this. I just wanted to thank the commission for recognizing my 13 years. I really didn't want any of this to happen because I'm that person. I'm not this person standing up here, but thank you. I really appreciate it. I appreciate these ladies and all the other ladies I've worked with over the years. Fantastic. You're in good hands. They're going to carry forward without any problem. I made me some notes so I wouldn't forget. All the other county employees, our office touches every department, so we get to know just about everybody, and phenomenal. Every department has phenomenal people, and going forward, they're just fun to work with. Our office is a happy office, so I hope that carries on. And helpful. We want to be really helpful. Thank you, commissioners. You're hardworking men. Nobody knows that unless you work in this building, how hard you guys work. Appreciate you, everything you do. So thank you everybody.
Lori is a tremendous person, always giving, such a sweetheart, but hardworking as well. And there was a time I went down to Lori and just in passing had mentioned, is there any kind of list or record of the commissioners? I just was curious about kind of the history. And she says, no, but that's probably a good idea. And 2 days later, I had this list that started in 1894. Every commissioner, every clerk, There's 80 commissioners that have been in office since 1884. There's been 18 clerks, and all because of Lori and just making a simple comment. And that's the kind of person she is. So gonna miss her. Very much appreciate everything she's done, not only in that clerk's office, but with the elections, with the employees, with the community. She's done a tremendous job. So very, very happy for you, but we're gonna miss you. Thank you.
Yeah, and Lori, your dear friend, you've been a real big part of our lives, both Commissioner Martinez and myself, for 7.5 years, and we're going to miss you. You've been a mainstay in the community and here in the county. You know, Lori has to deal with a lot of angry people, and she's never really broken her smile, and she helps people through some real challenging times, and that's been a real good impression on the community from all of us here at the county. So we just love and thank you. Thanks, Lori.
Thank you. She will be missed. Item number 3 is the Carbon Care Coalition presentation. Jen? Yeah. If you would just state your name for the record.
My name is Jen Calloway. I am here from the Care Coalition. Thank you so much for giving us some time at the commissioners meeting today to present another Carbon Heart and Character Award. This award is sponsored by the Care Coalition and presented by Carbon County Commissioner's Office. The Care Coalition believes in social development strategy as a way of strengthening our community, especially our youth. The social development strategy is providing opportunities for youth to build skills and recognizing their effort and growth. When a youth receives the award, it means they have been recognized by someone in the community that has seen them working on their self-development and using skills they are building to make a difference in our community. When an adult receives the award, it means they are providing meaningful opportunities for youth in the Carbon County. Today, I am proud to announce Brittany Medina as this month's Carbon Heart and Character Award recipient. I can't say that word, I'm sorry. Here to present the award is Barbara Robinette.
Okay, it's my privilege to recognize someone whose impact on our community is measured not by the recognition she seeks, but by the lives she touches every single day. Brittany has become a driving force for the children, families, and residents of East Carbon. Through her service with the Broome Point Elementary Parent-Teacher Organization, the East Carbon Recreation Department, and countless community volunteer efforts, she has dedicated herself to creating opportunities that strengthen families and bring neighbors together. Her heart is always focused on our youth, whether she's organizing the popular Breakfast with Buddies, helping students participate in sports they might otherwise never experience, coordinating community recreation programs, or supporting school events. Brittany works tirelessly to ensure that every child feels included. Her influence extends far beyond the classroom. Throughout the year, she helps organize community traditions such as the Halloween Spook Alley and the Community Days Parking Lot Party, creating safe, welcoming events that bring families together and build lasting memories. And when help is needed, whether for a planned event or an unexpected challenge, Brittany is one of the first to step forward. What makes Brittany truly exceptional is not simply the number of hours she volunteers, but the heart behind every act of service. She gives generously of her time while balancing family, work, and personal responsibilities. She quietly works behind the scenes, never seeking praise or recognition, but simply because she genuinely cares about others. Those who know Brittany describe her as dependable, creative, compassionate, and humble. She follows through on every commitment with integrity and genuine passion. Her kindness creates meaningful connections, encourages confidence in children, strengthens families, and reminds all of us what true community looks like. Brittany's legacy isn't measured by titles or awards. It is reflected in the trust she has earned, the friendships she has built, the opportunities she has created, and the countless young people whose lives have been enriched because she cared enough to make a difference. She exemplifies the very values of compassion, service, leadership, and community spirit that these awards were created to recognize. Please join me in congratulating Brittany as the recipient of the Carbon County Heart and Character Award for July 2026.
If you'd like to say anything, you're more than welcome.
No, thank you.
Congratulations, thank you. Item number 4 is the first annual Carbon County Airport Veterans Day Hangar Hop. Diane Lodeserto. Oh.
Good evening, commissioners. My name is Logan Walters. I'm the airfield manager for Carbon County Airport. I'm here today seeking approval for the annual Hangar Hop. It is a Carbon County community event that I hope will bring awareness and benefit to the community, as we have an amazing airport, and the more I live here, the more I find out people don't know about it. So I want to bring more awareness to it. So the Hangar Hop is going to be proposed for November 14th, which is the weekend following Veterans Day weekend. As such, I'd like to theme it as a 1940s World War II Hangar Hop, which will include a moment of silence and a moment of appreciation for our veterans in the community, along with a live band, dancing, food trucks, and hopefully some World War II aircraft for people to go and look at.
Very nice. I had this whole list of questions for Diane, but since she's not here,
Go for it, yeah.
she chickened out. But
Yeah.
so this is the first annual,
Yes, sir.
right? And are you trying to bring aircraft in from other areas?
Yes, sir. So there's a few flying museums around the United States that keep World War II and other older era war aircraft flying. So I plan on reaching out to them, and they're nonprofits. I'm sure they would love to support and bring some aircraft down.
And so obviously it gets a good excuse to fly aircraft around. Everybody likes to do that. But what do you want to do with the airport in this program? How do you want to build out this event? Is it an annual thing? Is it like every couple of years you want to do this?
Yes, sir. So I'd like it to become an annual event. This first year, we'd like it to be free for all the members of the community, seeing how that goes, and then price it out as we see how interest grows and how it benefits the community, how we can add to it. But I would ideally like it to be a yearly event. Yes, sir.
Okay. And then could you have like the public come out and see some of the aircraft? So there'd be some coordination needed with the FAA or?
No, sir, not for the FAA. I would just have to issue some NOTAMs to give us some ramp space, but the hangar's ours, so we can do with it what we want. So that shouldn't be a problem.
So could we eventually maybe turn it into an air show? Or?
That would require some FAA intervention. However, it is doable, and I would absolutely love to do that. Yes, sir, if the interest is there, that would not be a problem.
Perfect. Questions or?
I don't have any questions. Sounds fun. I think it's a good activity. So
Yeah, appreciate we've got the media here too. They can make some noise about it, and you guys work your magic, get some cool aircraft out here. And I think this is a great thing. So I don't know that this is a motionable item, but definitely have support from the county and the commissioners.
All right, awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
But Diane, after the event, will come up and update us on how it went, I'm sure.
Perfect. That works. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Item number 6 is ratification of the AE.
Number 5.
Oh, sorry, I got ahead of myself. Sorry, Mark. The Castleview Hospital Behavior Health Wing Update, Mark Holyoak.
Commissioner Martinez, Commissioner Jensen, thank you for giving me just a moment to provide some updates for Castleview Hospital. Sorry, I should state my name, and Mark Holyoak, Castleview Hospital CEO. And where we are the community hospital serving all of Carbon and Emery counties, I feel a strong stewardship as the CEO to report to our county commissioners on things that are happening and some new additions of services that we're providing and so forth. So with that, and also being one of the largest employers in the county, then it's important for us to keep the commissioners well involved in what's going on. Commissioner Haddock's not here, so he's going to miss out because he won't get some of these, but better grab just notebooks. Always taking notes for things and grab me a couple pens.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Got more pens for y'all in the audience. 2025 it's been a busy year. I was able to return to Carbon County, and so remember both of you have put into your elected positions shortly before I left with work in North Carolina and then to Washington State. And so from coast to coast, I'm glad to be back in Carbon County. Glad to be working here and the great people of Carbon County. Thank you for your leadership and all that you do and your service for us. Got some updates really of some things that are happening. Better get staff some. Got a little, just one page flyer really at my level. Some of these here, so please take as many as you like and see what we're going to be hitting on real quick is a snapshot of the impact that we are on the community. So for 2025, you can see there we've donated $11.3 million to the community. And then in addition to that, we're very proud to be a taxpayer to hopefully ease some of the burden of residents in the county. And so $4 million just in local and state taxes there. And then as employer, we employ 423 employees to date. And so our payroll there just in 2025 was $31.5 million just in payroll. We do have, so we feel that it's important for us to make a positive impact on the community. Our mission is making communities healthier. And yes, we do that, of course, by providing high quality and safe patient care. So healthcare is how we do that primarily. But in addition to that, we pay taxes. We are very involved in the community to make sure that we make a positive impact in making the community healthier in every aspect. Some of the recent milestones that we have going on here is we did replace our new MRI, and so we have a new MRI technology with the latest and greatest in technology. We are welcoming new providers, and with our behavioral health unit, which is under construction right now, it is expected and on schedule to be completed, never within budget. It seems like construction costs always cost a little bit more than what we planned on, but nonetheless, we are pushing forward, and we'll have that completed by the end of August, and plan to have an open house, ribbon cutting, and everything the first week of September. So we'll be getting those dates to you, so hopefully you'll be able to attend. And then we'll be ready to see patients by mid-September. So this is going to be an inpatient psych ward, so an inpatient unit for psychiatric care, the first of its kind anywhere in rural Utah. So there are some urban settings for behavioral health units, but none in rural. So this is something that is definitely a need, and I'm very excited that we'll be able to open the doors for that. We have already hired a psychiatric provider, and he's just moved to the area last week, and so he'll be starting up. And Tyler Patton, and then we'll be hiring some additional social workers, nurses, techs, and just can report today as well that just got acceptance for our behavioral health unit director is someone more that born and raised here in Carbon County and will be returning from the University of Utah. And so Morgan West will be our director, and super excited to have her coming back to home to be our director of that unit. We do have, as I mentioned, Tyler Patton as the provider coming on, and also have urology as a needed service there in the community. So I've got a new urologist that will be starting up in September as well, and also a physician assistant with him who has very strong ties to Carbon County. And so that'll be a new service that we'll be able to provide full-time, and hopefully soon be able to also provide those robotic assisted surgeries as well. So that technology will be up and coming and just around the corner. So you can see there other things with what our commitment to our community is. There's a QR code that anyone can scan that, and you can see our full community impact report for the year of 2025. And I'll make certain that this is something we report each year as that comes out, so that you can see everything that we do for the community. And we really appreciate the support of the citizens of Carbon-Emery County for the healthcare that we have, and the support helps us continue to expand the services that we do provide. And again, thank you for a few minutes to return in a report.
Well, thank you, Mark. You've been a tremendous asset for this community. It was sad when we saw you leave, and your family go as well, but glad to have you back. Glad to see the improvements and the continued growth of the hospital here, and the behavioral health unit. I think maybe Larry and I could use that after this year, but anybody that runs for office is a little out of their mind, but it truly is something that's needed, and it's unique coming to a small community. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Appreciate all that you do personally, as well as all your staff, the hospital. The needed new industry effort that is going on. One of the things that these industries always look for is a hospital close. If you weren't here, it would be hard to bring anybody in. So we thank you for being here, and know that your service is appreciated, and we really need it. Thanks.
Now we'll do item number 6, ratification of the AEGIX global contract in regard to the active incident management AIM system. Mr. Barry Horsley.
Commissioners, this is an agreement for some software. Unfortunately, we live in a day of age where potential risks exist to government buildings. And so we are utilizing some security funding for elections to help protect the access of this building. And in doing so, we've followed suit with the school districts in the area. They also use the same software, and so we felt it was a good fit to also use the software because they already have a tie-in to the first responders in the area. And so with that, if there were an incident in the building, all emergency responders in the area would be notified immediately. And so with that, this is the software agreement. It's a year-to-year contract, and so if we were to change our minds, we can change that for next year without any penalties.
Is this a new system to you and your crew? Will they have to, is there a learning curve involved?
I would say somewhat new. We're already utilizing it with, we partner with the school districts on the first responder side. So a lot of we're already kind of an end user of it, and so we'll take on some of the back end stuff for this particular site.
Thank you.
Yeah, what's the cost of it, Barry, per year?
I believe it is about 5,000 a year. The first year, there's another $1,000 for implementation costs.
Okay.
And then just software license after that? or-
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
One good thing about it is it's not a per user license fee, so they charge based on square footage of a building. And so we can add on this building and have everybody who needs to be part of it added to it with no additional cost.
Great.
I don't have any questions. I'll make the motion that we ratify the contract with AEGIX Global Contract regarding the active incident management system here in the building.
And I'll step down in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Barry.
Motion to adjourn.
We are adjourned. Thanks.